The heat is all hot, and right here in MSP, man, it's snowing a lot. And so I gotta call it quits and get inside of the house because my fingers start to freeze before I get these rhymes out.
Loved it. You could feel the cold there,
I can't
couldn't
wait
you?
to be back to badass player.
Yeah, it had warmed up to like -10 centigrade, so it was a real, it was
Oh, really?
downright balmy. That's why I was able to do that, because like just a week before, it was so cold that if I had my phone out for longer than a minute, it would have just shut off.
Honestly?
Yeah, and it gets to like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before, it was like close to, with the wind chill, like -30 centigrade.
And where's
Whoa.
this?
Minneapolis, where I
Right.
live. And so like if you have your hands out of your gloves for longer than a minute, you feel your hands like start to shut down, and you can't like push buttons anymore.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to Russia in about 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, that'd be about the same.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever been in anything less than -2. Is there a massive difference?
Yes,
Oh.
absolutely. There's a noted difference. Like, I'm sorry, I'm doing centigrade to Fahrenheit in my brain, but like basically, -2 after being in -20, -2 feels like 45.
No way.
Yeah, it's in Minneapolis where I live. When it gets up to 0 centigrade, like for the first time after months, people are literally walking around in t-shirts. I'm not joking. Like I was the other day, it was -10, and I saw 2 guys. It was Friday night, so they were walking from one bar to the other, and they were all just wearing t-shirts and smoking cigarettes.
That is amazing.
Yeah, because you just get used to it.
Sounds a little bit like where I'm from, Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
We don't wear
yeah,
coats
it's
there.
pretty cool over there, isn't it?
So I read somewhere about where the name Astronautilis came from. It was at school, wasn't it?
I just thought it sounded cool. I was like trying to come up with a cool name, and I had a list of words, and I just combined words, and it dawned on me when I was, I think, driving, like learning how to drive in my mom's minivan with my mom sitting in the shotgun seat, and I was like combining the words in my head, not paying attention to the road, and I think that's where I came up with it.
It's a bit scientific, isn't it?
It's a bit stupid, but
I heard you were into science at school.
Well, I wasn't into science at school. I got into science much later. I wasn't into school at school, and I got into learning after I got out of school, and now I'm really into learning. But I'm learning about all of those things that I totally ignored all through school, and specifically science. I hated science in school, but as I got out, now I'm completely enamored by it. But it was just, the tyranny of teachers.
Oh, well, this is awesome. I'm so glad you are into science, because in true ticket style, we've got a naff quiz for you.
Oh, good Lord.
It's called Science or Appliance. You interested?
Yeah, sure, I'm down.
Okay, right. We give you a name. All you got to do is tell us if it's related to science or a household appliance.
This is great.
These terms,
Put
they're
my glasses on real quick.
Yeah, put the glasses
I gotta
on.
look smarter for this.
They're either appliances or they're taken from the glossary of science terms, which I've heard you have by your bedside.
I'm sitting on it right now. I keep it in my back pocket at all times.
And here's the thing, we were a little bit jealous that you did that amazing Dubai freestyle for Esquire magazine. So we thought, what do you say if you get less than 3 out of 5 right, you have to do a freestyle for the ticket?
That sounds good.
Does that sound all right?
Right. He's not going to get them right.
No, it's good. Let's go. I like a good gamble.
Okay, Mark, take it away with the first one.
Okay, this is abiogenesis.
Is it science or is it an appliance?
Abiogenesis.
That sounds science. I'm gonna go science on that one.
It is science. Well done.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got it
it's
right.
the emergence of life forms emerging from non-living chemical systems. He knew that.
That's, obviously.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Yeah,
all that.
that
Everybody
old
knows
chestnut.
So that's one right. Oh no, I really want you to get these wrong. Okay, the next one is the S wave. Is that science or is it an appliance?
An S wave. I think it's a sine wave, so I'm gonna go science on that.
It is. It's science.
I got it. It's a ripple produced by an earthquake. The S is from the Italian segundo.
Well, I was wrong on the definition, but right on the answer.
Yeah.
So that's all that counts.
Right, the next one. Is this science or is it an appliance? The mercury range.
That's got to be a stove, right? That's an appliance.
You're
He's
too
getting them
good at
all
this.
right. It's a 5-ring cooker. Very nice one. No glass window in the door either.
Wow, that seems
It's a goodie.
Yeah, but that seems very nice.
Hit those glass windows. They always get foggy, don't they?
Right. He's got to get one wrong.
Okay, the next one is the moho. Is that science or is it an appliance?
I'm guessing on this. It's an appliance.
Oh, it's a science. Commonly used abbreviation of the Mohorovičić.
Oh,
It's a boundary between the crust and the mantle.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Geology
There you are,
there. Yeah,
yeah.
geology not that interesting to know.
All right, and your very last one, you're currently on 3 right, 1 wrong, is the Vax Rapide. Is that science or an appliance?
That feels like an appliance, like a
Oh,
No, you were right. It is actually as well.
it's the ultimate carpet washer.
What? It's a
Yeah.
carpet
There you
washer?
go.
Invest in one when you get back home.
Yeah.
I don't have hardwood floors. I can't do that. I'll
So
take.
you got 3 right, but
I'll do the freestyle anyway.
we did freestyle
Yeah,
anyway.
absolutely.
Oh,
What a gent. This is what rappers are all about.
This is definitely what rappers are all
Yeah.
about. Accommodation.
They're not the nasty, aggressive people that you think they
Yeah,
are.
we're really considerate people. Lay off.
So Mark used to be in the music scene. Should we get him to count you in?
Well, you.
Well, I don't know
Do
if
you
I
like
see-
that? Does that work with rap?
It doesn't. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But you guys should give me stuff to rap about, and I will rap about it. So that way
Okay.
everyone knows that I'm indeed making this all up as I go
Okay,
along.
so we've got a show called The Ticket. It's all about travel, and it's all about events and concerts and gigs, and yeah.
We
That seems
work
good.
on it. Zara, Steph, Mark. It's in Dubai. Is that enough?
Give me one more that has nothing to do with your show.
Okay. Donkeys.
Yep. So I'm jet lagged inside this business, but woke up to hit up on his ticket. And I didn't, in fact, wake up to just get this. I, in fact, woke up at 7 real with a quickness. But see, I'm on a 10-hour difference, and the time zone starts shifting. And as soon as I wake up in the early, I feel like it's the mid-afternoon, and I get this. And I'm up and at 'em, ready to make it happen. And so I'm at this ticket rapping. Even though I shouldn't be rapping because I got all those questions right in action. And Steven Steve, I got 3 out of the 5, and I should survive. But I'm going to give this gift to you inside of the form of freaking rhymes. And so we talk about travel all dang time. As soon as the mics went silent, I was giving out restaurant recommendations on the side. And you should have known that I would have answered all those questions right, because I had the trivia about this microphone from the second I sat down tonight. See, I could see it in my eyes. I got trivia in my head. I can't remember the names of dates or any of my freaking friends, and I have no idea when all my best friends' birthdays is, but I can tell you all the answers to the science or appliance biz. And so this is how it is. At the end of the freaking day, I'm happy to be back in Dubai, and I'm happy to come and play. So come and hang out for a bit at that bad house party, kid. I don't care if you ride the Metro or a Lamborghini or a donkey, kid. As long as you get there to watch me spit with all my friends, it's good to be at the ticket. And this is the rap's end.
Yeah!
Stumbled there a
Did we
little bit.
love that or what?
There you go.
Did we love that
That
or
was
what?
incredible. That was so good.
Thanks.
My mind is blown. So you're
Yeah.
performing tonight. What can people expect at Bad House Party?
Sweating, yelling, dancing, church plus whiskey.
9 p.m. Casa Latina at the Ibis, Al Barsha. Tickets 100 dirhams on the door. I would say there should be more.
Hey, man.
that
if you
rhymed.
want to leave,
Get
look
your
at
tickets
you.
on the door. I should say there should be more.
There you go. Perfect. You guys have a lot. Your new career begins today.
Astronautilis, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
Have fun.